Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Jason from the Brass Brigade. Hey, happy motherfucking Tonto Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. So check it out. Today, I'm going to review the Shieldon Knives Boa. This knife right here is under $75, right? We got D2 blade steel, a flat grind. We have a nice, I think it's something called like a titanium coating or whatever for the blade. It's a liner lock, right? We have multiple ways of deployment, right? You can use the flipper tab or the finger slash thumb hole. Something to note, if you're lefty, I'm not very good at working knives left-handed, but absolutely doable with this knife, right? Because it's not a frame lock, you don't put that, added pressure on the lock. So if you're lefty, you'll be able to use this. Unfortunately, for you left-handed guys, the pocket clip is not adjustable slash, reversible, whatever. So for under 75 bucks, you get that knife in this box. In that box is the pouch. Now, something to note, I thought it was pretty cool that they sent a pouch where it has like MOLLE attachment, right? If you want to run that on a battle belt or something like that, or on your maybe EDC backpack. Nice little detail that sometimes goes overlooked. And on a knife that's under 75 bucks, yeah, that's a pretty cool little thing to fucking throw in there. So anyways, we have our 40 possible point scoring system. You can get 10 points in each of these 4 categories. And today I'm going to do it with you guys. So for comfort carry, I already know I'm giving it a 9. And here's why. So this knife right here is extremely comfortable, right? And extremely neutral. Meaning if I get say a left-handed grip on this knife, for my hands, right, and where that pocket clip falls, you see that little point up? It's deceiving because it looks like it could dig into your hands, but on the way I grip this knife, it's weird. It almost falls perfectly between these 2 fingers when I get a good grip on it. Either way, right-handed, I don't feel the clip at all, which is crazy because I thought, judging on the way it looks, that you would be able to feel it. Anyways, has a nice pocket clip. It is not deep carry, but I don't really give a shit. I don't really mind if, knives are deep carry or aren't. So yeah, being that this is just super neutral, super left and right-handed friendly, I'm going to give it a 9 for comfort carry. Build finish, check it out. I have some examples too today for you guys. Build finish, it's getting a 9, and here's why. Here's another knife, a liner lock, right? This is the, I think it's called the AK Arcona. This is a Ivan Braganev's design. I think this thing got a 9 for build finish as well. But something to note, you see how on the G10, you see how it almost has those little fuzzy deals going on right there? Right in there. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, here's even a better. See right here how it almost looks fuzzy on those edges? Check out the Shieldon. Look at the finishing along the edges of the G10 and the liner. You see how clean that shit is? And guys, I absolutely love this knife, but this knife is actually finished better than this one. And it's hard to believe too, for under 75 bucks, right? Runs on ceramic bearings, right? You got your D2 blade steel, not the best steel in the world, but, acceptable at this price point. Acceptable pocket clip, right? But the build and finish on this thing it's amazing. I mean, just look at the little details they throw on the G10. Look at that. Another thing to note that I thought was pretty cool, in the G10 on this side, the black runs right through the middle and it almost molds itself into the pocket clip. I thought that was a cool look. So anyways, even has little pivot collars, right? I'm not sure what those are made out of, but either way, awesome little knife. Definitely a great build and great finish. Jet black blade, right? Here, let's bust out a spider cut. See the difference? How deep black this is, right? Even next to the AK Arcona. Now this one's a little bit closer to this, but you catch my drift. I think this one's actually tumbled, so not really the best comparison. So anyways, yeah. Price value? Oh, well, I mean, for me, it's a 10 because It's the first knife I got for review that was actually free, right? But even at, you know, sub $75 for this build quality, right? What you're getting for your money, look at the action. It's butter. It's not quite like guillotine drop shut, but just a little motivation and it falls nice and smooth. So yeah, price value, definitely a 10, 100%. Now, cool factor, now this is the category where it's totally dependent on each person, right? All of us can look at a knife and tell if it's built nice, right? Any of us can feel a knife and see if it's comfortable. But when it comes to price value and cool factor, that's always going to depend on the person. I'm going to give this thing an 8 because, you know, it's just a budget production knife. But for how little you have to pay and how much you get, dude, I think that's pretty fucking cool. And this is definitely up there with Civivi in build quality, in my opinion. Also, what's that one? Is it the Kaiser Sheepdog? Man, if you look at the finishing on the G10 scales, it has a lot of those fuzzy edges that I pointed out on the AK Arcona, and this doesn't. I mean, at all, right? I mean, look at how even Steven everything is. Nice, effective jimping, right? Super cool knife at a super cool price. So yeah, cool factor, I'm going to give it an 8. This bad boy got a score of 36. At the Brass Brigade, anything above a 30, I recommend. Anything above a 35, I highly recommend. And if you have like a loved one, maybe a dad, uncle, buddy at work, right? And you're willing to spend a little bit of cheese on them, yeah, this is definitely a good knife for someone that might need a knife but doesn't want to spend, you know, big bucks. So, yeah, anyways, check out Shieldon. There'll be more reviews on their knives. They sent me a few of them. And anyways, you guys know the deal. Stay safe, shoot straight, and until the next one. Yeah!